majority always travel in the wrong direction, and right now they are speaking negative about the market. But you just got the weekly candle close, and this weekly candle close, as you can see in front of you, is aligned with the historical reversals. The short-term correction and the long-term trend is what you're watching. We've talked about this extensively, giving you the idea that the short-term bears are fighting the long-term bulls, and that's exactly what you're watching here. You are getting the bullish divergence on a weekly chart, while the weekly chart just closed with a bullish hammer above a support that matters a lot. And when you do come onto the altcoin side of things, you're watching the exact same thing. Altcoin market is forming a support inside a bull flag. XRP is showing you it has long wicks, both to the upside and to the downside. So you really don't have a clear breakout or a clear structure for that weekly in XRP. Yes, it is clear that you did travel all the way down to 0.43, and right now you're trying to go back up to retest 0.6. So you'll have to zoom in and break it down for XRP to get a further detail. But remember, the market as a whole, it matters a lot. The macro with dollar, with gold, with the economy matters a lot more. And we're going to break it down here so that you are not confused about this market. Welcome to the Scientific Investor family, where the normal retail guys get to learn how to become the next top 10% of this world. Right now, if you're confused about what the market is doing, then be a part of the Scientific Investor family. We are going through a lot of these coins which you guys have in your portfolio. So if you want to go through some of these assets, look at them, whether they have a bullish divergence, whether they are showing you a reversal or a continuation to the downside, it's going to help you massively as soon as this game starts playing out. So you come back onto the Bitcoin side of the equation, where we will start with this, and then we will move on to XRP, total market, Ether, and we'll also do the segments, the payments, the smart contract, like that. So we'll make this quick. Bitcoin shows you it is at a support. It has a long wick to the downside. So the doji is clear. It closed as a candle. What should we be looking forward to? When you zoom in, what you notice after the total candle close is the fact that you do have bullish volume coming in. But then the price didn't go higher to close. So you have monstrous buying volume entering back. That's a positive signal compared to a lot of these previous weekly candle close all the way from March, April. We're now getting this. Confusion, however, remains based on the price action with the volume terms. We saw something similar back in the day here where it was showing you this, which means for me, most likely we are not going to get next week to the bubble territory to the upside. Rather, we would remain somewhat like this, attract a lot more bulls like this, and then continue higher. Because as of now, you still have sellers in the market. Buyers came in, but they failed to push it up. Or whenever they're trying to buy more, there was someone else selling on the other end, neutralizing that position. So when you're looking at XRP, what you notice is that, yeah, on a 3-day chart, it is not showing you that it is bursting to the upside. When you zoom in on a daily chart, it shows you it's in a corrective form. When you do break that corrective form, what you see is a possible ABC structure. Now, you have two of them, which is the micro ABC and then a short-term ABC. If you do get a bounce from this leg, that is considered as a positive move in the market because you are then abiding by this structure support resistance, which is good. So that support should start all the way from 0.54 towards 0.53. So keep in mind, on a daily chart, if you can see XRP doing something around 0.53 to 0.54, that can be considered as a bullish move in the market. Because remember, you're looking at the RSI as well. The RSI is giving you the narrative that it can come back down to the support and then bounce off. You are still maintaining your long-term support, which is what matters. Because a lot of people, they're not focusing on this. You look at the swing highs and swing lows, and you kind of start to notice the fact that you made these highs for sure, and then you made these lower highs. Right now, you're trying to put in a higher high and a higher low structure. So any move further here should signal that the run to the upside is starting, and you should be riding this asset rather than stepping back to the outside. So the market is already conveying you the right story. Look for a bounce from 0.53, 0.54 and ride it. So while you look at payments industry as a whole, yeah, for sure, you'll have to look at the XLM, you'll have to look at the micro caps. And what do you see here? Now, I've been breaking things down in the SI family, right? We've been going through a lot of different assets, smart contracts, all those to give you guys the right thought process. Whether it's a small cap, whether it's a macro, you need to look through these because some of them looks absolutely like an opportunity and some of them are saying, no, don't touch me. It's a risk factor right now. So break that down. Watch for reversal signals. So this is a price action which says, there's 1 week of price action pushed higher to erase 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks completely, and the 5th week around 80%. So that's a clear signal that the amount of buyers who entered here, they are absorbing all these supply. And then you kind of get to hit the moving average and you get a reversal structure while Bitcoin pushes everything down. However, you notice the fact that even though you did come down, buyers came back in pushing the price back up. So you're watching that this is becoming a support range, just like this, you're now starting to watch a reversal structure. So this is a payment asset. This is a large cap payment asset when you are on the large cap stream of the payment segment and you're watching that on a macro horizon. So now you start zooming in. So when you jump on to a 3-day chart, which is a little bit zoomed in than the weekly, it argues the point that the bottom of July showed you a reversal signal and then it broke the moving average. That kind of gives you some confidence that this asset is trying to reverse itself. With the current lows, it shows you there was a massive amount of selling happening in that 3-day structure, but then they failed to close lower. That in the price action says volume was interested in pushing the price down, but they failed to do that. You can take it as bullish or negative based on your thought process, but for me, that's bullish. And then that was followed up with a bullish price action with a little bit volume compared to the previous 3-day candle. Price went up. So the strength of sellers reduced into XLM. So that's a payment asset showing you I'm doing a wave 1 completion here, most likely going for a wave 2, wave 3 kind of thing. Now that's a micro structure, not a macro structure. We usually see these kind of choppy moves there, very choppy moves. Sometimes it's a touch and run. Now if you're not a wave guy, you're looking for a touch and run possibility. So you would look for something like this. Yeah, the structure would be different because the most recent fluctuation on a wave structure is choppy, but on a touch and run, it makes a lot of sense. Now, say you go on to the micro cap of payments and you're like, whoa, that looks good. You came back to the exact range and you're making that range as a support. So you just saw that the payment industry is starting to show you something positive. Now, yeah, you can jump around in different segments. You can look through the smart contract side of the equation. You can look through, the gaming, the AI, whichever side you're interested in, the meme coin. We do that. We're going through all of that in the crypto, all of that for the crypto market in the scientific investor family. But keep in mind, the basic thing to look for is reversal structures being supported at the same range and forming another reversal. So you're literally waiting here to see something like that. So not all segments are giving you the exact signal. So weekly, yes, most of them are starting to show you I'm about to turn, I'm about to run back up, and it's weekly, which means, say you got 1 week of bullish hammer, the next week of inverted hammer, and then it went up. So you can see those things as well. So you may need some patience. That's way you break it down into a 3-day, you break it down into a daily to see where they are. Yeah, they are going to run up. Are they showing that I'm about to start that run up, or I'll be a little bit slow? So these are different things in the market to keep your eyes focused on, especially for XRP. If you're interested in this asset and the payment industry, there's a lot going on. If you have more assets in your portfolio and you want the support they have from the SI family, join the 1,200 plus members here using the link in the description below. Now, if you think you received value for your time, smash that like button for me. I appreciate that a lot. I'll meet you guys on the next video. Bye for now.